Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. Welcome back to my foundation wars. To catch you guys up, I am reviewing 10 drugstore foundations to see what is best for your oily skin. And if you missed the previous episodes, I will link them down below for you. As I'm testing out these foundations, I will be doing my everyday makeup routine, which is my Poreless Primer, my translucent powder before and after foundation, and then my setting spray. And of course, to get the best results out of these foundations, I will be changing up my makeup routine as needed. So let's get into foundation number 9. That's going to be the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. This foundation is designed specifically for oily skin to give a clean, shine-free face. It won't clog pores, so you can maintain an easy breezy, beautiful matte makeup look. I tested this foundation out for 3 days and day 1 is my first impression, so let's roll the tape. Smell test. It just smells like chemicals. Ooh, this looks like a perfect color match. I have a lot of blemishes right now, so I do think I'm going to put on another layer. The coverage is very nice. Let me just show you guys. So the only thing I have on is the foundation right now. I still have just a few blemishes, but that's okay. I really don't mind that it's not like a full coverage. So the packaging does say amount of coverage to even skin tone and hide blemishes, but apparently not my blemishes, but that's totally fine. I actually really like the coverage, and this has definitely dried down to a matte. I think I'm just going to set my creases and that's it, just that way nothing moves. So I'll be right back. So I am back with the rest of my makeup, and so far I am really liking it. I feel like it's more of like an everyday foundation. It's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's not cakey, it's not like holding on to any dryness, because I do have some dryness going on the sides of my nose. I think I exfoliated just a little bit too much. It looks velvety. I really like that. Let me just bring you guys in so you can see. All right, so you can see just a few blemishes that didn't get covered, but that's totally fine. I do not need a full coverage foundation every day. You can see some dry areas, but it's not really like clinging onto it. It's not accentuating it. It's just kind of sitting with it. I mean, I don't think it looks bad at all. And there's just no shine, and I kind of feel like it's blurring, which I really like. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna wear throughout the day. So far, no problems. Day 2. And I've been wearing this foundation for about 7.5 hours now. And because yesterday, whenever I was doing my first impression, I was realizing, oh my God, this is super matte and just super dry. I didn't even have to set the face. I did use the MAC Prep and Prime today, and it's a natural radiance. I figured I might get away with it. And this is probably the only foundation that I'm able to use like illuminating primer. I also used a cream blush, so I normally don't use that unless I'm using like a tinted moisturizer and just going for like a no makeup look, but I used it today and the foundation held up really well. But let's bring you in so that way you can see the whole situation. You can just see it. I mean, it's matte. Like, obviously there is some kind of a glow, but it got up to 78 degrees in here, and this has really controlled my oils, and I just feel like it just looks a little bit better throughout the day, but it really held up. Like I said, I'm really curious to see what I'm able to get away with, and I'm going to experiment tomorrow. Day 3, and I've been wearing this for about 9 hours now, and I'm really impressed. I actually used a liquid highlighter underneath the foundation, and it's holding up so well. I did go outside. It was, oh God, somewhere in the 90s, and there was a lot of sweating going on. Of course, I did have my mask on, so there was more sweating going on underneath the mask, but let me just show you guys what it looks like. So there is barely some creasing right here in this area. It actually is kind of normal for me to crease there. everything else is actually looking so good. I put the liquid highlighter here. I put it pretty much on the high points of my face, like where you would normally put liquid highlighter. And I just cannot believe I was able to use it. I was really curious to see what I can get away with, and it was liquid highlighter underneath the foundation. I did not put a translucent powder underneath. I did go ahead and just set the creases. That was it. I used a cream blush and a cream highlighter on top of the foundation, and holy crap, this has really held up, and I'm so impressed. I have no words. This foundation, it lives up to its name. It is oil-free, it lasts all day long, and then the most important part is that I can create a glowy look with it. So I'm so happy that it's very versatile. Like, I can go from a velvet matte look to a natural glowy look. The craziest thing is that I can create a glowy look without messing up the foundation. Like, the foundation isn't gonna be cracking, it's not gonna be separating, it's not gonna be patchy because I have all this liquid, all this like dewiness going on. I'm so impressed. Okay, so I have only one more foundation to review, and it came in the mail yesterday, and I cannot wait to try it out. That is gonna be the last one for this foundation wars, and then I will let you know my thoughts on all of these foundations, and I cannot wait. So please subscribe so that way you guys can continue with this foundation wars and see the results. I'm so excited for this foundation wars. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this foundation. If you do, please hit that thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for everything. Bye.